And welcome back to the channel. I'm Mr. Fox, coming to you from DigiFox Labs. Today we're going to be talking about the unfortunate event of BNB chain. Now, none of this is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Everything said here is 100% our opinion. So coming to you from cryptobriefing.com, we see here that the BNB chain was halted after suspected hack of $536 million, of which was compromised. Now we are going to go ahead and look into the charts on TradingView and give you a little bit of TA and where we believe it could potentially go, and also show you live, or not necessarily live, but definitely on the fly of BNB. Now let's go ahead and go into the article real quick. This is going to be a quick little video, a quick little segment. Let's go ahead and see what the key takeaways of this article is. The wallet started swapping and borrowing tokens across multiple ecosystems at a rapid pace, leading onlookers to believe it had been hacked. BNB chain was halted due to the irregular activity. So it appears that yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, that a wallet holding a significant amount of BNB was doing a lot of suspicious activities. And now, luckily, BNB is a little bit on the centralized side as opposed to other blockchains which are decentralized. And luckily, they were able to halt BNB, preventing the total collapse of BNB. Now let's go ahead and scroll further into the article and see what happened. We see here that on-chain data suggests a large holder of BNB was hacked at around 1730 UTC. I believe this was yesterday or 2 days ago. The wallet began withdrawing sizable sums of coins it had staked from various blockchain ecosystems. It subsequently started swapping and borrowing tokens from a multitude of different protocols in a very rapid fashion. At the time of writing, the wallet controls over 500 million USD in various assets. Various assets probably meaning different tokens on the Binance Smart Chain, which is a parallel chain to BNB. The erratic nature of wallets on-chain activity suggests it may have been compromised. Stablecoin issuer Tether has also already stepped in to blacklist the address, preventing it from sending USDT to new wallets. At the time of writing, the wallet owned 1 million BNB, 33,000 ETH and wrapped ETH, and approximately 63 million in stablecoins, to include BUSD, USDT, USDC, and FUSDT. That FUSDT is quite hilarious. No pun intended. The wallet has also over $127 million in assets locked across lending protocols such as Venus, Gist, and Trader Joe. And that pretty much concludes the article here. Now let's go ahead and go to BNB and see if it's a great time to buy, or if you just wait on the sidelines. Now what's key to know is, in our opinion, again, not financial advice, Binance is not going to go anywhere. They have headquarters around the world. They are actually legalized to operate in multiple countries around the world. Now, for those of you in the United States, it may not hold true to you based off of the fact that it is a major competitor to the likes of Coinbase as well as FTX. So don't be surprised if in the future BNB exchange is completely blacklisted and even considered illegal because they will not hold an American license. That is a huge possibility. But you see, Binance is actually spending hundreds of $millions in certain sponsorships around the world and certain sporting events. So it's fair to say that they will not be going anywhere. Not to mention that the let's just say the Asia countries are very favorable on Binance. So if you have Binance token and you are trying to play it out for a multitude of years, this might be one of your last opportunities to start collecting here within the next couple months to a year or two before it is completely difficult to get your Binance token. So as an investor standpoint, that's one of those tokens. If you are a Westerner, you could go ahead and start accumulating and then just keep it in a off-chain wallet. Do not keep it on an exchange. So let's go ahead and go to the charts, right? So we see here that it has taken a massive dump. from roughly around the $300 range all the way down to the $270 range. And when is this going to stop? So we see here on the money flow index, which is going to be your green and red little chart right here, it is completely on a sold trajectory, right? And it very well will be an oversold area. Now we see here that also on the little graph that we have here, the mountain graph, it is still declining, and it looks like it is going to be approaching, although not yet, a opportunity to start dollar cost averaging in. Now we started to draw a rising wedge, which is 100% a bearish move, and then on top of that we also had a double top. Now, if you are one of those that is a trader and you're trying to learn how to trade, these are definitely indicators that could have helped you prevent from getting lots and lots of losses. And we are talking about a loss of roughly around 10% from BNB, and you could have predicted this because not only were you in a wedge, but you had a double top within the wedge, which the next move is going to be down. Now, the way you measure this rising wedge and the bottom of said bearish pattern is you start your measurement from here and you end it right here, and that is going to be the the top and the bottom of the wedge. That is how you measure. So you go ahead and take a stick, which you went ahead and did that for you, and you measure it right there, right? And this is just an estimate, right? It's not going to be on point. It's going to be off plus or minus 1 to 2, 3%, right? And so you go ahead and you get this stick that is the measurement of the opening of the wedge, and you put it right at the breakout point, okay? The breakout point has already happened, so that is very, very fortunate for us. And we see here that you will be losing 7% from the breakout point. And that will lead you roughly around in this region. Let's go ahead and draw a shape. Let's see if we could do that for you. Let's just do a brush, right? Just get this over with. And so we see here that it is going to reach roughly around the $260 region, which is going to be this area right here. That is going to be roughly your support. Now, it may go a little bit below that and come back up, but this more or less is going to be your region of accumulation. So, not financial advice, but if we were to play BNB in the next couple of days, we will be waiting for it to break into the $260 region. Now, again, not financial advice. That is just 100% our opinion. With that being said, happy days, happy trading, and good luck to you all.